Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel once more. So today I have another article for you that I thought I'd cover because I find it kind of amusing, quite frankly. So let's get into it, but before we do, if you enjoy this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on all other social media platforms. The links are in the description. Now, let's get into the video. So, as you can see here, a teacher threatens to kick a student out of their virtual class for a Trump 2020 flag. Now, in case you can't already tell, this is going to be interesting. Because unless it's a private school, which, spoiler alert, it wasn't, you shouldn't be able to kick someone out of your class for having a differing opinion than you. But yeah, apparently this doesn't matter to the teacher, or it didn't, because this teacher threatened to kick a kid out of her class just because he had a Trump flag up in the background. And honestly, that's kind of sad because it really shows how incapable we are of understanding and respecting people's opinions when they are different from ours. Just because someone has a different opinion than you, number one, it doesn't mean your opinion's right and it doesn't mean theirs is wrong. And number two, it doesn't mean you should be biased against them because of that. A lot of times, people make the mistake of stereotyping different sides of the political spectrum, but these stereotypes are pretty much never true. Sure, I could say every liberal or every Democrat has a low IQ, but that would just be a low blow and it would also be a lie. Although from my personal research I can disagree with them on many topics, that doesn't mean they're unintelligent or that they want to harm other people, just that they might be uneducated. As you can see here, a 16-year-old student was in his bedroom during an online Zoom meeting class when his chemistry teacher noticed the flag and demanded that he take the sign down or adjust the camera so the flag would be out of sight. Now, interestingly enough, I guess this teacher had never taken issue with this flag beforehand, or she just didn't care to look at it or notice it, because this student's mother had something to say about this. Since school began, her son had had the Trump flag hanging in his background. Like, genuinely, I don't get the thought process the teacher is having here. Are they just like, did they just notice it? Or was it just every class was just gradually triggering them more until they just finally couldn't stand it? I would hope it's the former, but who knows? It could be the latter as well. The chemistry teacher did take an issue with the flag. Go figure, it's California. I mean, what do we really expect? Come on. We can't set the bar too high when California is in the picture. They always manage to take the standard and just undercut it a bit. So yeah, I'm not really surprised, but they did take issue with the flag and asked the student to remove it in the middle of the class. Now, during the class, the teacher said you can sit up, remove the flag, or reposition your camera within the next 15 seconds, or I'm kicking you out of class. And that shows incredible maturity. When a student has a differing opinion than yours, why not just kick him out? Why not just throw him out on the streets? It's funny because I've read countless stories about people who have came out as being Trump supporters and had so many family members and what they thought were lifelong friends just desert them and betray them because of their political affiliation. And that is so insane. It's sad because although political affiliations are important, they don't need to permeate our entire life and who we hang out with or respect. It's never been like that, and it's not supposed to be like that. Rather than only associating with someone because of their political affiliation, how about you associate them because of how good of a person they are or how good of a friend you are to them? Could you try that out maybe? But yeah, they actually have a video of this incident where the teacher could be overheard counting to 15 seconds while repeating her demand. Now, the student was not having any of this. The student actually waved goodbye and left the classroom before the teacher could even make it to 10 seconds. Which honestly, I'm impressed. That was a very good decision on his part. Just because someone's trying to bully you into not showcasing your political opinion doesn't mean you have to go along with it. That's actually what's been happening more and more in the political sphere. is a lot of times right-wingers have become scared of voicing their opinion because of the sheer bias which is thrown at them by every other political ideology. People are no longer able to support a candidate without risking their careers and their lives and their livelihoods. Now, luckily, the teacher has since apologized for the incident. The student's mother is not blaming the teacher, but rather the school for not giving clear guidance on the issue. The mother said she's a new teacher and it's a mistake. There hasn't been any guidance given to her. Now, I do agree. Though I do also think it should be common sense to anyone in that position that you don't have a right to tell someone to rearrange their room unless it's something that could harm other people. And I'm sorry to break the news to you, but a Trump flag isn't harming anyone. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I found this kind of funny. I do have massive respect for the student for not allowing his teacher to push him around when she was clearly in the wrong, and for keeping his Trump flag up. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.